morning, Percy was still feeling shocked from last night.
Hello, Pocoyo.
Hi!
Good morning, SpongeBob. Hi, it's Twilight. And good morning, Gary. Oh, wishing off to my town. Oh, wishing get to work now. Who don't want to be late for work?
What? I mean, let's get Bridget and Crystal married.
Yeah. Oh, because it would be weird if we got married.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like weird that we're still talking about how weird it was. It's like 15 seconds later.
We should get on the job now.
Okay, Gary, today is a new day. I'm ready to prove myself loyal to Mr. Krabs. I'm ready!
Go, SpongeBob!
All day he kept on thinking about who the ghost train was, and whether or not his driver's story was really true or still made up. The little green engine could remember the time years ago he was told about it, and then telling about it to Thomas and Toby. Thomas didn't believe it. He had got a fright from Percy after his accident with a cart of line. It all seemed like yesterday, and Percy had not forgotten about it.
Later that night.
At the sheds, Thomas and Toby were being looked at by engineers. Outside, the weather had changed. The mist had come down, and it was crawling along the rails. At that moment, Percy puffed in after delivering the mail train. But Thomas could see that his friend was not looking his normal self.
Gary, I'm home.
Hey, Twilight. How's it go? Oh, this day was so good. We just any pays and give it to customer, and give it to him. Speaking of which, I got Percy.
Percy, are you okay?
Thomas, you might find this crazy, but it's hard to believe. But I saw a ghost train. It's not like any other. It's so scary, very demonic, as if it came from the underworld. And when I saw it, it was coming straight at me. And by the time I opened my eyes, it was gone.
That's some story. And most of all over the top. It's mostly something you'd see out of a horror movie. Perhaps you're remembering about the event years ago when you pulled off that ghost prank on me when you were pretending to be the ghost train from that made-up story your driver told you.
Thomas.
This is it, Thomas. Remember when my driver told me about that story? He now thinks it's real. And the ghost train does indeed exist.
Wait. This was all made up. And now years later, your driver's changing it to thinking it's real. Come on, Per. See, ghost stories are there for a reason. They're there to give us a scare, and not like it's scaring us to death or something.
You can all go on about this, but that ghost train story that I told Percy a long time ago seems to come back and haunt me.
What do you mean?
The story that I told was for real. When I was looking through the documents of past accidents and incidents, I stumbled across one that had not been looked at in a very long time. The records showed about an engine who had a tragic crash and left behind a haunting story that was only have been recently told. The event happened a long time ago, way before Thomas, Percy, and Toby came to the railway. The train was taking passengers home when, according to the reports from the investigators, its brakes failed and the engine continued on going until it ran out of luck, which was built many years later. The engine crashed, killing everyone. But as decades went by, witnesses claimed to have seen a ghost train running along the anniversary of its accident. Even I saw it, but I got a better look and saw its face. The engine had a very cold presence, one that I never felt before. He had an evil and demonic look that only the devil himself could describe.
Hospital bill.
The engine had a number 0 on his side with 6 small wheels and was painted silver.
So let me get this straight.
An engine with 6 wheels, painted silver, and the number 0.
The engine's overall appearance was just like you, Thomas. And his name was Timothy.
Yes, Pocoyo. It's the same like Thomas the Tank Engine.
But I'm afraid we really need it for something else, and soon.
Timothy was an engine who looked like me? But I never saw him or ever met him before. How is this even possible that he could resemble me?
No one replied. The shed had gone quiet. Thomas was still in a state of shock. Toby was confused, and Percy was left with so many questions flying around in his smoke box. The truth in finding out who the ghost train was had been told at last.